This Mercedes-Benz Sprinter is in the colours of Cardem, which is the demolition company that's part of the Vancy Group. There's a Daimler badge on the box showing it's a genuine licensed product, and it comes in a small Conrad branded box. Inside there's no surprise with the packaging because it's foam-backed cardboard, and that protects the model, and also a bag containing a couple of mirrors. The mirrors are attached to a plastic sprue, and the first thing to do is to get them off. And if you can't be bothered with a modelling knife, you can just twist them off. It's then a fairly straightforward matter to press the mirrors into holes that are pre-formed in the van. They are a bit of a tight fit, and here you can see the Cranes etc. fitter has not really fitted that first mirror correctly. Sometimes it just doesn't seem to matter how much you train a person, they just can't do a job properly. Come on, straighten that other mirror out. For some reason this version of the model has a plastic floor pan, and the rear axle and steering is also plastic. The tyres are fine and are mounted on plastic wheels, and it's good to see that the model has realistic number plates. The windscreen wipers are applied as graphics, and the interior detail is quite good. The panel details and door handles are nicely done, and the graphics are reasonably sharp. There are picture graphics on the rear doors which are fine as long as you don't view them in extreme close-up. Here on the Cranes etc. Ultra route, the Sprinter van rolls reasonably well, although some friction prevents it being completely free rolling. The wheels turn individually, and at the front there's steering which achieves a reasonable angle, and if we set that, the van makes an attempt at cornering. One issue not so good on the review model was that the rear doors didn't have a good fit, and they wouldn't really close properly, achieving a nice flush finish. It's unusual to see that on a model like this, and it might be because the doors are in fact made of plastic, and maybe the tolerances are just a little bit out. But one thing you can do is to try and trim the plastic a little bit with a sharp knife and try and get a better fit. This version of the van is also unusual because it doesn't have an opening side door like previous versions, and it's surprising that functionality has been removed in a model with the same model number. Looking inside the van, there is also another difference, which is that there's no plastic lining inside, which suggests that this is a lower cost version of the model compared to previous versions. Anyway, with all that said, it's on with the genuine imitation real life test, and here we see the van delivering its load. Here at Cranes etc. we like to deliver the team members to exactly the place they're needed, and there, that's the way to do it. This model has more plastic and less functionality than previous versions of the model, and it would have been better just to have the earlier version made in Cardem colours. However, if you do have other models in Cardem colours, then this one matches them well.